Right now I'm going to… this is just an experiment. Is it okay? Can I experiment with you? This is just a simple experiment. How many of you believe in God? All such people raise your hand. Okay, that's good. How many of you believe you have two hands? All such people raise one hand. How many of you believe you have two hands? Okay. Do you believe you have two hands or do you know you have two hands? Huh? You know you have two hands, isn't it? If somebody starts an argument with you and tries to prove to you you have no two hands, and suppose the argument becomes too overwhelming and he is about to prove to you that you have no hands, one slap in the face, he will know that you got hands. So with hands you know, with God you believe. I'm not trying to take it somewhere else. I just want you to understand, belief essentially comes still because humanity has not become sincere enough to come to this, what I know, what I do not know, I do not know. Yes? Everything that you do not know, you must believe, because belief gives you confidence. This is the biggest disaster on the planet, confidence without clarity. What you need is clarity about life, not confidence. I want you to know this. People may be projecting it this way, that the fight in the world is between good and bad. Like you also tried to describe there's good part, there's bad part. The fight is not between good and evil. The fight is always between one man's belief and another man's belief. For the last 2,000–3,000 years, you have seen how many wars have happened because you believe one thing, somebody believes something else. I think it's time humanity matures into this level of sincerity. What I know, what I do not know, I do not know. I want you to realize the immensity of I do not know. If you see I do not know, the longing to know, the seeking to know, and the possibility of knowing becomes a reality. Otherwise you just believe something. Can I tell them a small joke, Alan?
Yeah.
Because this is serious stuff, you know.
A small joke.
Small joke. There were two young boys, very energetic. When young boys are very energetic, they're in constant trouble, and they are. The parents are very embarrassed because the entire community is discussing their children. But you know how to produce them, but you don't know how to fix them, isn't it? Yes. So not knowing what to do, they decided to take them to the local parish priest. Because together they're very strong, they decided to take them separately. So they took the younger boy first, made him sit down in the priest's office, and the parents left. The priest walked in with his long robes, and he walked up and down. You know, it needs some drama, otherwise these things don't work. So he walked up and down with a grave face. The boy sat there and did the ping-pong act, looking at the priest. And the priest worked up a strategy. If I remind this boy that God is within him, all his mischief will go. This is always the problem. People who have never raised children, they have fantastic ideas. Those who have raised children, they know none of your goddamn ideas will work. If you have the commitment, if you have the love and commitment, you can wait out the problems. But you don't know how to fix the problems of your children, isn't it? So anyway, he came up with this strategy, and suddenly in mid-stride he stopped, and with a booming voice he asked, "Where is God?" The boy looked bewildered. He looked all over because he must be somewhere in the priest's office. Then the priest saw he's not getting the point. Then he leaned on the table, pointing at the little boy. He's giving him a clue, God is within you. "Where is God?" The boy looked even more bewildered and looked under the table. Then the priest saw he's not getting it. So he walked around, came close to the boy, tapping on the little boy's chest. He's giving a clear clue where God is. Tapping on his chest, he asked, "Where is God?" The boy got up and bolted out of the room. He ran to the place where the elder brother was and he said, "We're in real trouble." The elder brother asked, "Why? What happened?" He said, "They have lost their God and they think we did it."